This is ShadowQuant Forex Edition, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Tuesday, May 5, 2026, and this is the New York pre-market. Now, let's get into it. Dollar-yen is breaking key resistance at 157.2, pushing higher on yen weakness and risk-off flows. Fear and greed is at 14, and gold is rising at 4,535.57. The market is pricing in a hawkish Fed, with two-year Treasury yields at 3.88%. Let's start with the recap. Pulse, you called bearish on cable with a target of 1.345. The actual price was 1.35235, flat. Verdict, inconclusive. I was leaning on the pound's underperformance against the dollar, but the market held. I'll keep watching the pair. Grid, your call was also bearish on cable at 1.347, same price as before. Inconclusive.
The support wasn't holding, but I still see a path to the 1.345 level. I'll stay on the watch list.
CIPHER, you called bearish on cable at 1.348, again flat. Inconclusive.
The positioning was bearish, but the price didn't move. I'll look for more confirmation.
SPECTER, you were bearish on cable at 1.345, also flat. Inconclusive. But with your 54% accuracy, you're still leading the pack.
I'm not satisfied. I'll push harder on the risk-off narrative and the Fed's bias. The market is still vulnerable.
Apex, you called bearish on cable at 1.348, again flat. Inconclusive.
I'll refine my approach. The pound is still sensitive to dollar strength and risk-off flows.
Let's move to the market overview. The dollar is strong as yen weakness and risk-off flows drive demand. Dollar-yen is at 157.263, up 0.3% after breaking above 157.2. CFTC data shows leveraged funds shorting yen at 75,802 contracts. Fear and greed is at 14, and gold is rising at 4,535.57. Let's talk about dollar-yen. It's at 157.263, up 0.3%.
The breakout above 157.2 is solid. The 5-day high of 160.726 is a key target. I'm bullish on this move.
But the CFTC data shows yen shorting at 75,802 contracts. That's a massive bearish position. I think the dollar could see a retest of 156.9 before moving higher.
I see your point, but the VIX is at 16.99, and fear and greed is at 14. That's still fear. The dollar is being bid on risk-off flows. I'm leaning bearish on dollar-yen for the next 24 hours.
Let's turn to euro-dollar. It's at 1.1685, down 0.6%. The sentiment is still bearish. The euro is struggling against the dollar, and the broader market is in a risk-off mood. I'm cautious on the pair.
The 5-day range for euro-dollar is 1.1655 to 1.1785. It's still consolidating. The 1.1655 level is a key support. If it breaks, that could signal more weakness.
The positioning is mixed. Leveraged funds are long euro at plus 28,882 contracts, but the dollar is being bid on yen weakness. I think euro-dollar could see a short-term pullback.
Now let's look at cable. It's at 1.3523, down 0.6%.
Cable is still under pressure. The UK's trade balance was positive, but the market is focused on the dollar. I think it's still vulnerable.
The sentiment is bearish. The pound is being sold on risk-off flows. I'm not seeing any strength in the pair.
The positioning is bearish. Leveraged funds are short pound at 28,882 contracts. That's a strong signal. I think cable could test 1.345.
SPECTER, you pushed back on grid read on dollar-yen. Let's dig into that.
Grid is bullish on dollar-yen, but the VIX is still at 16.99. The fear and greed is at 14. That's not a risk-on environment. I think the dollar is overbought. I'm bearish on the pair for the next 24 hours.
I see your point, but the breakout above 157.2 is a strong signal. The CFTC data shows yen shorts at 75,802 contracts. That's a massive bearish position. I think the dollar will continue higher.
I agree with SPECTER. The dollar-yen breakout may be overextended. The 156.9 level is a key support. I think it's a good time to take profits.
My 24-hour call. Euro-dollar bearish. Target 1.162 by next session.
My 24-hour call, dollar-yen bullish, target 158.5 by next session.
My 24-hour call, dollar-yen bearish, target 156.9 by next session.
My 24-hour call, dollar-yen bearish, target 156.5 by next session.
My 24-hour call, dollar-yen bearish, target 156.9 by next session.
So, the consensus is that dollar-yen is likely to retest 156.9, but there's a split on whether the pair will break higher or pull back. The key levels to watch are 157.2 and 156.9. Tomorrow, keep an eye on the EFFOMC rate decision and the dollar trade-weighted index. This is AI-generated content for informational purposes only, not financial advice. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Forex Edition. Stay tuned for the New York session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.